Georgia, mama, coming home to the place where I belong. I wanna be free, me, to be the only being that I see. Not to rise and not to fall, be at one with love and all. There is no high, no low, there's nowhere else to go except inside. Open up your heart and be just who you are.
Hello, welcome to your practice. Welcome to Yoga with Annette. In this practice, I invite you to set an intention. Set an intention of how you want to be throughout the practice. And also, we'll be working around energizing the body in these Hatha Yoga postures and stretching the thighs, the groin, the back, the psoas, and just generally releasing and removing stagnation from the hip joints. So, find a seat. We're going to sit in Virasana, so we're starting in Hero Pose. Sometimes you can either put a block between your heels and just make sure your sitting bones are on that block evenly, or just sit on your heels. And just take a few grounding centering breath. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Inhale. Exhale. And now close your eyes. Bring your palms together. Bring your thumbs right by your sternum. And just come to you. Notice how you're feeling now. Noticing how your body feels. And I invite you now to set that intention for your practice. Take a deep breath into that and out. I'm going to inhale for 1 Om. Breath in. Just rest in the flow of your breath just for a moment. And then start to ease up off your heels. Remove a block if you've got one. And you're going to widen the knees a bit. And sit back into Balasana, Child's Pose. Extend the arms out in front of you. And relax the forearms down. Forehead to the mat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, deep in the back body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in. And out. And then slowly make your way up to all fours. Bringing the shoulders right above the wrists and the knees under the hips. And just bump your bottom to one side. Maybe look over that shoulder and just feel into that. And then we're going to go to the other side. Look over that shoulder perhaps. And coming back towards the center. And just start to make little hip circles. Small circles round through the hips. Going one direction. You might take it a bit bigger. Or you might keep it small. Find what feels good. And then going the other way. Still in your hips, coming to tabletop. Taking a breath here, keeping the neck long. And out. And again, inhale. And exhale. So we're working with a flat back at the moment, tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. On this next inhale, start to lift your tail, lift your head, eyes to the ceiling. Stay here as you exhale. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale this time, press into the mat and round into the back. Stay here as you inhale. And exhale. And on an inhale, start to move from the tailbone, lift the head, eyes to the ceiling. And as you exhale, rounding into the back. So taking a few of these cat-cow movements, warming up the spine. Keep going. Really breathing right to the end of the movement. And moving to the end of the breath. Keep going. One more. And we're going to come back to a flat back. Long neck. And then we're just going to walk the knees in just a bit and come back into Virasana or Hero's pose. Resting the palms on the thighs. On an inhale, we're going to reach the arms up towards the ceiling, interlace the fingers, and push the palms away from you. Find length along the sides of the body, all the way up. At the same time, you're feeling your foundations. Couple more breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling deeply, evenly. One more breath in and out. And then slowly release the hands down to the side of the body. And then you're going to bring your right hand on the outside of your left knee and just allow the left hand to relax. And using that, just take a gentle twist. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe in and out. On your next exhale, you're going to twist around to the other side, bringing the left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand back behind you. Gentle twist as you look over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more. Inhale. And exhale, slowly coming back towards the center. You're going to extend the arms out wide. And I want you to just push as if you're pushing against two walls. Just length, length, length along the arms. Relax the shoulders. And then release that. We're going to bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. And you're going to bring your left arm back behind you. So back of the hand on the back. And you're going to drop your right hand down. So your fingers are just by the nape of your neck, maybe. Maybe it goes down a bit more. So I'm going to just turn so you can see. And then you're going to start to just inch your fingers towards each other. It doesn't matter if they don't reach. Sometimes this is useful if you've got a strap here. And once you get into the position, just settle. Come to stillness and breathe. Keep the neck long. Keep going. Keep going. Each exhale, toning the navel towards the spine. Keep going. And then slowly you're going to release. Lift that right arm up towards the ceiling and then release that down and release the left arm. So we're going to do the other side. Lifting the left arm up, dropping that down the back, bringing the right arm back behind you, and start walking the fingers towards each other maybe, keeping the neck long. So once you reach your position, once you reach the edge of that pose, just settle into that. Remind yourself of your intention as you breathe in and out. And just noticing, observing what's happening in the body, any sensations. Just send the breath into that area. One more breath there. And then slowly you're going to release any clasp, release your right hand and your left hand. And I'm going to bring both arms up, reach up. Find space around the neck and shoulders, stretch to the end of the fingertips. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Feel your base, but at the same time reach up and out through the fingertips. One more breath in here. And then release down, coming back to all fours. Just give a little ease of your toes. Maybe lift one leg up and then start to circle the ankle around one direction. And then the other side, circling the ankle around. We're going to go back into Virasana. So knees together, sit back onto your block or your feet. And then we're going to bring the hands back behind us and start to walk. So keep sitting on your hips on your heels. Start to walk your hands away from you. Back behind you. Keep sitting on your heels or the block. And once you reach your furthest position, keep the hips on the heels. You're just going to start to lift the hips just a bit, but they're still on the heels. So just gentle lift, starting to arch the back and allow the head to drop back if that feels good. Breathe in and out. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Just one more. Breathing in and out. And then slowly relax the hips down onto the heels and start to come forward. Find ease of the legs. And again, same thing. Maybe you lift the right leg up. Start to circle the ankles one way. And the other side, circling the other way. And coming back now to all fours. Inhale, we're going to extend the right leg up and away from us. Spin the inner thighs down, toes pointing down. And as we exhale, we're going to extend the left arm. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Then you're going to bend that right leg and imagine the sole of the foot is just holding a tray. Just keep it there, gentle lift. Extend the leg back away from you and then release that. And prepare for the other side. So come to stillness first. And then extend the left leg away from you. And again, spin the inner thighs down, toes pointing down. And then extend the right arm away from you. Keep the neck long. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. And then hold steady in your left arm and your right leg. Bend the left leg. And again, sole of the foot towards the ceiling. Lift just a little bit. And then releasing that down. And moving anyhow you need to. Circling on the hips maybe. And bringing the knees together. Coming back into Virasana. It's like our pose for this class, isn't it? Yeah? Relax your hands on your thighs. And just notice the energy in your body. Couple breaths there. And then slowly coming back to all fours. Separate the knees. Walk the hand, about a hand away from you. Tuck the toes. And then send the hips up and away into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And just breathe here. Maybe you start to pedal the feet, lowering one heel, bending one knee. Do that a couple of times. Then come to stillness. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Press your finger pads into the mat. Find length up the arms. Hip up and away from you. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, lift your right leg off the mat. You're going to bend that right knee and just open up the hip just a little bit. Bring it back and step that right foot between the hands, lowering the left knee down. I'm just going to pause here for a moment. Extend the back toes. Fingertips framing the right foot. And then you're going to start to lengthen that right foot. Breathe in here and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Keep sending the hips back and out. Breath in. And out. So you're going to re-bend that right knee, tuck the back toes, and step the front foot towards the back into downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So prepare for the other side. So left leg up, bending that left knee and gentle opening. Then bringing that knee back, stepping that left foot through and lowering the right knee on the mat. Extend the toes away. Pause for a moment as you come up onto the fingertips. Long spine. And then slowly start to lengthen the front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And rebend that left foot. Tuck the back toes. And you're going to step forward into a forward fold. Release the head and neck all the way down. Grasp both elbows. And just stay here hanging. Bending the knees. And then start to build a gentle sway from side to side. Come to stillness. Extend the arms out in front of you. So the feet are about hip width apart. Extend the arms out in front of you, either on blocks or on the mat. Keep a bend on the knees. And start to bring the weight to the back of the heels. So your hips are going beyond your heels. And just reach out long to counterbalance. Reach out long, reach out long. Hips back behind the heels. Reach out long, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then bring the hands to the shin. And slowly Coming up, hands to the hips, to the waist. Come all the way up and come to Tadasana. So bringing the toes together, outer edges of the feet parallel. Come to standing Tadasana. Inhale, we're going to raise our arms up. Interlace the fingers, extend the forefinger. And stay here as you exhale. So feeling your feet underneath you, at the same time feeling your fingertips reaching up towards the sky. Inhale, rise. Exhale, turn the navel towards the spine. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release the hands down. I'm going to interlace the hands and push them away from you. Shoulders back, relax. And then bring those arms up towards the ceiling. You're going to lean over towards the right side. Stay here as you breathe out. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly coming back towards the center and over towards the other side. Breathe in. And then coming back towards the center and releasing the hands down. And feet together. We're going to lift the right foot up and bring the right sole either on your shins or on your upper inner thighs. So we're going into our tree pose. Pressing the sole of that foot on the thighs. Try not to hang out in the hips. Just lift just a little bit. And then bringing the palms together. So find your steadiness. Find a drishti, focus right ahead of you. And when you're ready, we're going to raise our arms up towards the ceiling. And at the same time, open them out, bringing them back behind us. Stay steady. Notice what's stable. Interlace the fingers perhaps. And then squeeze the shoulder blades together. Stay steady. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale, lift the arms away from the body. Inhale, keep that squeeze. Exhale, maybe. One more. Inhale. And as you exhale, release all of that. Palms together. Bring your knees back at the front. Press out through the heels and then release down. And prepare for the other side. So lifting the left leg up. And again, find your edge in this. Maybe the leg's on the floor or it's on the shins or it's here. Wherever it is perfect. Find your edge. And once you're steady, keep really grounded in that right foot. Imagine you've got roots going down and start to lift the arms up. And then at the same time, opening out. This time, we're just going to extend the arms away from us, shoulder height. Draw the forefinger and thumb together. Extend the other three fingers. Imagine you're reaching from your heart, so you're extending out from your heart, out to the fingertips. Stay steady in your right foot as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Relax the shoulders down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reach out long through the fingers. Stay strong on the legs. Exhale, release down. Turn your left foot in. Press out through the heel and step. So just give the legs a little bit of a shake. Body a little bit of a shake. Coming back into one more balancing posture. So we're going to lift the right foot up. Going to flex the right toes. Going to open out towards the side. Going to bring it back in as we inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to open out to the side. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale, opening out. This time as you inhale, you're going to bring that up. And And then you're going to place your right ankle above your left knee. Keep the foot flexed just to protect the knee just a bit. And then slowly, maybe you stay here, or maybe you start to sit back as if you're sitting into a chair. Keep steady, notice what's steady. Maybe that's your drishti, your focus with your eyes. Maybe it's that left foot, or maybe it's your palms pressing together. Notice what's steady. Remind yourself of your intention. And surrender into this pose now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly start to straighten your left leg. Lift your right knee up and in, and then extend your right foot out. Keep it out, keep it out, keep it out. And then release that down. And give everything a little bit of a shake. Come to stillness. Bring the palms together and ready for the other side. Inhale, left leg up. As you exhale, open out to the left. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bringing that left leg up. Flex the toes and place the left ankle on top of the right knee, just above the right knee. So maybe you stay here, just feeling into that opening, or maybe you start to sit down as if you're sitting into a chair. So find your edge in this. A different side of the body may present differently. Notice what you notice. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, start to straighten that right foot up. Lift that left leg in. And you're going to extend that out for a moment. And then release that leg down. And give everything a little bit of a shake, up and down. And now you're going to step to the long side of your mat. So wide leg. Feet parallel, knees off lock. And as you do, I just want you to just play with bringing the balance into your heels. Reach the lift the shoulders up and back. Reach the arms out and just play. Bringing the weight right to the back of the heels for a moment. And then release. Lift the chest, lift the heart. And then start to fold down. Bring your hands in line with your toes, fingers in line with toes. Release the head down. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So inhale, you're going to look up and bring your hands to your waist. Press down through the feet and come all the way up. So we're going down one more time. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the heart. Exhale, start to fold forward. Bring your right hand under your breastbone. Either keep your left hand on your hip or extend that left arm as you take a twist towards the left side. Extend that left arm out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And then slowly releasing that left arm down. We're going to swap. So either bring the right hand to the hip, or as you twist towards the right side, or extend that right hand away. Your choice, as you notice, either to look up or down. Find what feels good around the neck, shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe slowly releasing that right arm down. Maybe you can grasp your big toes. Maybe you have a bend on the knees. So use your 2 fingers, 4-finger and middle finger to wrap around the big toe. And then you're going to start to bend the elbows as you release your head and neck down. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release your hands. Bring them to your hips. Press down through your feet and come all the way up. Extend your arms away from you and turn towards the front of your mat and step to the front of your mat. And give your legs a little bit of a shake. Step the feet just a bit. And come to Tadasana. And bring the palms together. Inhale, pressing the palms together. Just lengthen up, up, up. Exhale, turn the navel towards the spine. And again, feel your feet underneath you. But also feel the length in your body up and out through your fingertips. And then release the hands down. Bending the knees. Inhale, arms right by the ears. Exhale, stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten the legs and release the hands down. So back into a chair pose. Bring the biceps just by the ears. Bend the knees. This time we're going to draw the palms towards the heart and twist over towards the right. So bringing the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to twist towards the middle. Extend the arms out long. Draw them back in. You can do this. Bring your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. And inhale into that twist. Exhale. Inhale. Knees together. Exhale. As much as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Deep breath in. And out. Twisting back towards the middle. Extend out long. Straighten the legs. And give them a little bit of a shake. And come to Tadasana. Inhale, arms reaching up. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips. Reach out long. Release and hands down to the mat. Step the right foot back behind you. Pause for a moment here. So you're on the ball of the back foot. Come either to the fingertips or to the palms, whatever feels good. Look up, long spine. And then resting the palms down, step the back foot towards the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down. Step the left foot back behind you. Stay on the ball of that left foot. Long spine. And then slowly we're going to step the front foot towards the back now into downward facing dog. Keep the hips up high. Keep the breath going. Remind yourself of your intention here. And just breathe into that. And breathe out. Inhale, the right leg's lifting. You're going to bend the right knee and bring it behind the right wrist. Pointing the right toes towards the left hip. And extending the left feet back behind you, toes on the mat. squaring the hips forward. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. So there's so many different variations of this. You can either stay here, or you might allow your forearms to come to the mat, bringing your palms together. Keep the breath going. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, you might stay here, or you might bring the forehead onto the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wherever you are, arrive onto your palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to start to walk the hands round towards the left side. So just a bit, not too far. Come to the fingertips. Reach out long and wide. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walking back towards the front. And then over towards the right. Just a bit again. Reaching out long. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you fold over that right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly coming up, walking the hands back towards the center. And then we're going to tuck the back toe, the left toes, press into the palms, and slowly start to rise up, arriving back into a down dog. Move if you need to. Come to stillness. And inhale, we're going to lift the left leg up, bend that left knee, and bring the left knee right behind the left wrist. Knees a bit wider than the hip. Extend the right legs away from you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So I'm going down to that other variation on the forearm. Bringing the palms together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Going now down onto my forearms. Inhale. Exhale onto my forehead. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really keep that back foot active. Exhale. One more breath here. So coming back up onto your fingertips or your palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walking the hands round towards the right side. Wide. Really extend the arms. Come to your fingertips and long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Checking that back foot isn't like turning to one side or the next. Straight behind. Heel up. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back round towards the middle. And bringing my left arm either other side of my left thigh. Maybe falling down over my left thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly coming back up and walking back round towards the center. tucking the back toe and lifting up, and then sending the front foot towards the back, downward facing dog. And find length up the arms, hips up and away. And we're going to slowly roll over the toes and bring the shoulders above the wrist. And then lower both knees onto the mat. We're going to draw the toes together, widen the knees just a bit, and sit back towards the heels. Bringing both arms to hold on to the soles of the feet. Releasing the forehead down. Deep breath in. And let it out audibly. Ah. And again, breath in. Ah, that's better. And remind yourself of your intention. Just breathe into that. Release. Every time you exhale, just release down just a bit more. Soften. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly, we're going to bring the hands back round to the top. Lift the head off. Coming up onto the knees. Walk in just a bit. And then back into Virasana. Relax the palms down on the thighs. Tone the navel to the spine as you exhale. Pause a moment. And just a couple more breaths here. We're going to shift our bottom off our heels and bring our feet in front. Toes pointing up. Bring your hands to the side and just find length. Up, up, up to the crown of the head. And then release down. Interlace the hands and push the palms away from you. You're going to start to lean back now just a bit. And then forward. Lean back just a bit. We're going to stay here. Breathe in. Maybe you lift the heel off an inch. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, release the hands down. Bring the hands just by the hips. Inhale, find length. Exhale. Inhale, both arms up by the ears. Going into a forward fold. Exhale, starting to reach down. So maybe your hands are by your knees or your calves. Maybe you hold on to the outer edge of your feet. Wherever you are is perfect. Settle in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, starting to look up towards your toes. And coming all the way back in. Drawing the heels just where the knees were. Bringing the left forearm underneath both knees. Right arm back behind you. Find length. Inhale. And as you exhale, gentle twist. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, going round to the other side, right forearm on the knees, left hand back behind you. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist to look over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. starting to untwist round to the other side briefly, and then come back in. And extend the legs out in front of you, and lift the toes up, and then point them. Flex the toes, and then point. And we're going to shift onto our backs. So bring your bottom about midway down your mat, and come to lie down on your back. Draw your heels as close as you can towards your bottom. Press your palms down into the mat. And you're going to slowly peel your bottom up, 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 up. Keep pressing down into the mat. Bring your hands underneath. Walk your shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to let the knees fall out to the side. Squeeze the outer thighs together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly release everything down. Draw the right knee into the chest, hold on to the shin, left knee. And just gentle rock from side to side. Then you're going to bring your hands just on your knee and start to make little circles round. One direction. And then the other direction. Come to stillness. And then you're going to extend both legs out onto the mat. On an inhale, you're going to lift the right leg up 90 degrees, sole of the feet towards the ceiling. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale, turn the navel towards the spine. Inhale. Expand. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly release the right leg down. And now bringing the left leg up. Inhale. And again, about 90 degrees perhaps, or any amount. Sole of the feet towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly releasing that left leg down. Re-bend the right leg and the left leg. And bring the knees together, ankles together. And we're going to slowly open the knees out. Drawing the soles of the feet together. Just resting your hands either on the mat or on your thighs. A couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bringing the hands just under the thighs and gently drawing the knees back together. Knees in towards the chest, and we're just going to hug the knees in, lifting the nose towards the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly releasing the head down. And extending the arms out. We're going to send both knees over to the left side. Turn your head to the right. Keep the breath going. And bringing the knees back to the center. And over to the other side, turning the head to the left. Bringing the knees back to the center. And then hugging the knees in one last time. Lift, lift, lift. And then release down. And we're going to do our Shavasana two ways. Choice is to do legs up the wall or just come out onto your mat. And So if anyone taking legs up the wall, which is a really good one to do now, just bring your legs up the wall and lie back. I'll set the music off now. Let go of your legs, let go of your arms. Relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. And turn your palms up, close your eyes. Allow the toes to flop out to the side. Relax the back of the knees. Let go and relax. So you can take Shavasana as long as you want to. We'll just be here for a minute or so before we close our practice. Start to bring movement into your fingers and toes, arms and legs. Extending both arms up above the head and take one big stretch. Bending your right knee and your left knee, and then shift your hips towards the left. Roll onto your right side just for a moment. And then come up to sitting. Find an easy seat. Relax the palms down on the knees. Close your eyes. Come to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Gonna hold a breath on this next one at the top of the inhale. Inhale. Hold a breath. Exhale. Hold a breath. Inhale. Hold a breath in. Exhale. Hold a breath out. Inhale. Hold a breath in. Exhale. Hold a breath out. Inhale. Hold a breath in. Exhale. Hold a breath out. Just breathe normally. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the palms together. Exhale and send the breath down and out the body. Inhale for 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Inhale. Om Shanti. 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 May the fruits of our practice be of benefit for all beings, including ourselves. blessed be. Thank you for practicing with me.